Hello, everybody. This is Veena, your storyteller. Today, let's enjoy the tale of the poorest stepsister ever known and how she found the love of her life. Told in rhyme, this brand new take on the classic fairy tale makes a point of bringing out the humor that we found in every story if we only decide to look for it. So, come on, let's get going. The story of Cinderella. I'll tell you a story about Cinderella. Romantic, fantastic, and fun. There are plenty of stories about a girl and a fella, but none of them quite like this one. Cinderella was smart. Cinderella was pretty. She was terrifically poor, while her two evil stepsisters pranced all over the city. Cindy stayed home to wash floors. But was Cindy sad? Was she depressed? Was she constantly wearing a frown? Quite the contrary. Cindy sang with such zest, while her stepsisters danced all over town. Cinderella believed in fairy tales. See? In hope and in love and in laughter. But most of all, Cinderella believed in happily ever after. Every time her stepsisters went to a ball, it was Cindy who fixed them up nice. For Cindy, it wasn't a bother at all. She liked to stay home with her good friends, the mice, between scrubbing the floors and the windows and doors. She didn't find time to complain. Such were her days with two stepsisters, one stepmom, and a father who let those three reign. How about listening to what happens next? Aren't you curious? One magical night, her sisters came home, bearing wondrous, fabulous news. A ball in the palace. They will dance with the prince. They have got to go buy some new shoes. Now Cinderella believed in fairy tales, right? In love and in laughter and hope. So this time, she would not wait at home with her mice, with a pail full of rags and scrub soap. Oh, she dressed up her sisters as usual, sure, adding makeup and hairdo and glitter. But the moment they left, she said, "Mice, you have a chore." And they made her a gown and a pair of glass slippers. At that moment, a fairy godmother came out of the blue. "Oh, you're so pretty, child," said she. "Let me show you something. I have a little bit of magic for you." Then she harnessed one mouse to a big orange pumpkin with her spell. The mouse turned into a horse. The pumpkin was now a carriage. "Now, my beauty, go forth. Go forth and enjoy yourself in the palace." Cinderella drove off to the fairy's shrill shout. "By midnight, be back at the house. When the clock strikes 12, my magic runs out. If you're late, you'll be stuck with pumpkin and mouse." Cinderella believed in fairy tales still. She will dance with the prince of the ball, with laughter and hope and love in her heart. She walked through the doors of the ball. Please, let's go on reading. I want to know what happens next, don't you? I think so. The ball shone golden with thousands of candles. and eyes of the prince beamed with light. "How charming," he said to Cindy. "Glass sandals?" and dance with her all through the night. "Not sandals, slippers," Cindy giggled a bit. Then one slipper slipped from her foot to the floor. But she was so happy she didn't notice it and went on dancing just like before. "Now what's this? The clock? Cindy must leave. Midnight bells are chiming. Dong ding, dong ding." The prince was amazed when Cindy just fled. "Wait," he cried. "Let me give you my ring." That night, Cindy's sisters were not so pleased. They came home annoyed. A mess. Just in time after Cindy, with much grace and ease, slipped back into her old ragged dress. "My glass slipper," thought Cindy, while the sisters shed tears. "The prince did not look at me, nor at me." "Where did I leave it?" thought Cindy in fear. "Where can it possibly be? Where could she possibly be? Where could she possibly be?" thought the prince, holding one slipper in his fair hand. "Find me the woman whose foot fits this," said the prince, and the search began. How will this turn out? Let's listen a little more. Did he find her? Of course! With a carriage and a horse, he went forth to seek his true love. Stepsisters, stepmother could shout till they were hoarse. The glass slipper fit Cindy's foot like a glove. So they married. And they lived happily ever after. The stepsisters turned out to be aunts extraordinaire to 3 charming children in a house full of laughter, and the singing of mice, little mice everywhere.